you want to know if it's worth it camming your 5.7 HEMI RAM 1500, I'm going to be sharing with you guys exactly the reason why you might want to cam your 5.7 HEMI RAM. What's up, guys? Happy Saturday. Welcome back to another video. And today you guys see my RAM right here behind me. I'm going to be telling you guys why I'm choosing on camming my RAM, and why it's important that if you have one of these trucks, you most definitely want to put a cam inside of it, but not just any kind of cam. You want to find the right cam for a truck like this. And there's a reason behind that. I'm going to be sharing with you guys that. But if you're here for your first time on the channel, welcome to the channel, and happy Saturday. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. If you got a RAM, you plan on doing the same thing or thinking about doing the same thing, I'm going to give you guys some of the reasons behind why it's very, very important for you to put a cam inside one of these trucks. But before we get into the video, I want to say, guys, I appreciate the support on this channel. I know we're not where we need to be yet with this channel, but I definitely want to take my time out and say I appreciate those who are on the channel watching my video, also supporting, following the journey on my Yune's 2014 Dodge Ram. This truck, I've been having this truck for about almost going on 2 years now, so we definitely been showing a little bit more love to it, but I'm trying to be more consistent with doing more mods to this truck instead of me talking a whole lot more. But there was a reason behind why I was trying to wait for a little bit before doing mods to this truck, but now we got some stuff. I'm gonna be more, because my goal right now is to get more mods done to this truck. Right now, if you guys don't know exactly what's really done to the truck yet, if you for your first time on the channel wondering what I got done, it is a stock truck. Right now under the hood, I have not done really anything under the hood, like far as any big performance mod. The truck right now only have just about the J&L oil catch can, and then I have the air raid cool air intake right here, as you guys can see. Pretty much is, and then have the V6E fan that I put on here probably maybe then like a couple months now. That's all I have really done to like under the hood of this truck. As far as anything else, if you guys want to know what do I have, you notice the truck is lower. This truck is on a, I think it's a 4.2 or something like that drop, or something like, or probably I think 4. I forgot what's the drop on here, but the truck has coilovers in the front, and then it is Beltec coilovers in the front, and then fully adjustable in the back. I have Beltec lowering springs. But we're gonna get into talking about the importance of you camming a vehicle, one of these trucks. If you guys know, one of the biggest reasons why you want to cam a Ram 1500 is because you guys know one of the biggest, dumbest things that Ram decided to do, or Dodge Ram, whatever this and that, is add the freaking MDS to the 5.7 HEMI. And that's one thing you guys do not want on your truck. I'm telling you guys, it sucks. Right now, my truck have it. I notice if you guys have one of these trucks, you'll notice when you driving at a higher RPM, it always switch into like 4-cylinder instead of it using like that 8-cylinder that I have. And that thing sometimes sucks. It kill your power. The truck doesn't really drive as good. Once it drops down, you could tell when you're driving, not even at a higher RPM, maybe like at least 2,000 RPM, you'll notice when you're driving these truck for a while, you'll see that it would drop down. Now, that's because your truck has the MDS on it, and that's something that you don't want to have, especially if you one of them guys where you are planning on modifying your 5.7 HEMI. Now, I'm going to go take a seat in the car real quick because it is a little bit windy outside. I don't know if you guys can hear me as well. I don't record with a camera. I just have a regular iPhone. I noticed sometimes in some of my videos when I watch, I didn't know how bad my audio was until now, that sometimes it's kind of hard for you guys to hear me. So I'm going to try to fix that as soon as possible, but we're going to take a seat in the car real quick. and we're gonna talk about the importance of you doing a full custom cam on your Ram 1500. Why you wanna do so. So let me take a seat real quick for you guys. All right, so I made my little notepad because I be forgetting. It's always important though when you know, I guess that's the effect of you when you getting older. It's always important for you to take notes when you have stuff up here. Write it down, especially if it's something important, something I'm getting used to doing. So the question you guys really, some people want to know: camming your 5.7 HEMI RAM, is it really worth doing? Yes, it's most definitely worth doing so, and the reason behind that, right? Because when you cam, it's not just for the fact for like, well, this is like the big thing is the fact that you're going to be gaining a huge performance gain and also improve in your throttle response. That's a huge plus right there. Now, I'm gonna go into my 5 reasons why, like, you will want to do so, because like this is something that I feel like it shouldn't be as like something that you want to think about doing, because like these trucks, first thing first, you should know, like, I mean, if you don't know, like the Ram 1500 in general, with the MDS on these trucks it's kind of like a very pretty much is like something that I look at it like something that hold your truck from reaching its full potential, especially when it comes to you trying to mod your vehicle. So number 1 reason why it's really worth it. Number 1, it's going to be for huge performance increase. Adding a camshaft really give your truck a huge performance increase. Like I'm telling you guys, once you add a camshaft to your truck, like the performance you probably gain somewhere, depending on the cam too, you gain a huge performance, and also noticeable to your throttle is much more responsive. And most of the time, that's the reason why some people, that's part of the reason why some people want to get a custom cam for their Ram 1500. Also, for performance wise, not just for the sound purpose. So that'll be my number 1 reason. Number 2 reason is the fact that you're going to eliminate your second reason is the fact that, like I mentioned before, your MDS on these trucks is the worst enemy for your 5.7 HEMI. You want to eliminate that. Pretty much your truck goes into, if you guys don't know what that is, like I mentioned, your truck, when you drive, it goes into 4-cylinder mode. Pretty much you lose power and stuff like that, and you're not really going to get any kind of power when your truck is driving in 4-cylinder mode. This is something that you experience. If you got a Ram, you will notice that every time you drive, especially that low eco thing that comes on, pretty much that's when it goes into that mode. And you don't want that, because that's you're really not using. It's like half of your engine pretty much power is gone, and you don't want that for your truck. Now, this is something I forgot to mention to you guys is, like, not just for performance wise too, but for the fact that on a low end, pretty much your torque and pretty much your higher, you're gonna gain like a little bit of a higher RPM and stuff. Like the truck drive as the way it should have been from factory, in my personal opinion, when you add a custom cam to these Ram 1500, pretty much like the way it's supposed to be driving without the MDS bull crap on there. Third reason is one of the most people reason. I'll say this is also my biggest reason why too I want to get a custom cam, is the fact that it improve the sound on your vehicle. Like it improved the sound big time. I'm telling you, like it improved the sound 100%. Like you gonna get a nasty like chop sound, especially if you go with like a bigger size cam. And it does require, when you're going like a bigger size cam, does require you to get like a higher stall converter for your truck, and your truck gonna sound extremely nasty, even with just a 5.7 HEMI inside of it compared to the 6.4 HEMI. Even though it's 2 different engines, but they all sound exactly alike when you add camshaft. And I would highly recommend, most people, that's their reasons. in my personal opinion, like I stated before, if you want these trucks to sound super good, where like you get compliments, people ask you what you got done to it, like exhaust, long tube headers ain't really gonna do the job. What really gonna make that job complete is the fact that you add a custom cam. Now, when you add a custom cam, long tube headers, exhaust, that's when you're gonna have a completely different animal of a truck. And I would highly recommend you definitely go ahead and get yourself a good cam. If you don't know which kind of cam to go, talk to somebody who probably knows exactly where to point you into the right direction to be able to have a good cam for your truck. Now, this gonna be my fourth thing. I done forgot my count, but also for the fact that you're gonna get a better drivability for your truck. Like this right here, this is where choosing a right cam also determines this, because you want to make sure you choose like a good camshaft for your truck. Also, a custom tune is very, very important. Those two things go hand in hand and stuff like that. So you want to go with the right cam and you want to find the right tuner and stuff like that to be able to help you. Pretty much, that's what really going to help you improve, getting a better drivability and stuff like that. So your custom tune, the tune you're getting done, is very, very crucial, especially when you are adding a camshaft to one of these Ram and stuff like that. Now, to make it very easy for you guys, like to make it complex for you guys, well, not complex, but explain it that you got. The only way I could say is really not worth getting a cam for these trucks is, number one, if you don't really have much, if you got a very, very don't have a big budget, I would recommend that you strictly save up and then try to go, like, that way you have more funds to to be able to do everything. Because getting a camshaft is something that's also it's like a high cost, and also installing it too sometimes, depending if you don't have the knowledge, or you're gonna take it to somebody to get it done for you. Like it takes some time doing it. But that's why I always recommend, when you're doing like a job like this, is something that you want to save up for and get it done. Like, it's something that you want to do the right way. It's not one of them things where you can go about it with you doing, like, choosing to go like the shortcut route, where you just get a cam, you don't get all the necessary things like that you need, especially if your truck has a higher mileage. There's a lot of things too you gotta replace, just to make sure everything works as it should, just so you don't have to experience any kind of issue later on down the line when you have, your truck and stuff like that, when it's driving. These are just things, that's like the only way I could think about how a custom cam wouldn't be worth it to somebody. Because I think if you got a Ram 1500 in general, you have to get a custom cam, man. Like, cause like it's just very, very important for these trucks, man. Especially the fact that Dodge Ram then add the freaking MDS delete, and it's something that kills these trucks in the long run. So it's definitely something that I would say, if you plan on doing it, or if you're thinking about doing it, just do it, send it. It's gonna be worth it 100%. Like me right now, like I mentioned, the reason why I'm just like, F it, I'm just gonna do a custom cam, even though it's gonna cost like $4 or $5 grand. It's gonna be worth it, because like these trucks, like the bottom ends on these trucks, even if your truck has 150K miles or even 170 miles, you could easily, if you do everything the right way, like all the right parts, take it to somebody who understand to take the necessary steps to installing cam on these trucks, you could easily be able to get another 100,000 plus miles out of it with the camshaft on there. So that's one of the reasons why I'm like, you know what, my truck, 150K, that's really like, it's kind of like the brake interior and stuff like that. When you add in a camshaft to these trucks, you want it to have, like that brake interior. You don't want to have like extremely low miles on your truck and then try to install camshaft and stuff like that. But I would highly recommend, if you're thinking about this, it shouldn't be a question for you to think. It shouldn't be something that you have to think about, because you just gotta send it. That's it. Send that shit, bro. Like that. Send it. Is gonna be worth it 100%. I would highly recommend it. I know I keep saying the same thing, but I'm gonna keep saying it over and over. Yes, it's worth it. I'm about to end this video right now. Enough of me talking on this and that, a third, but I cannot wait to cam my RAM. You guys gonna definitely love the sound and the cam spec that I'm gonna go with this for this truck. So you guys on the channel, you want to keep following the build, make sure you help support the channel and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care, stay safe, and peace out.